Time's up. I'm sorry I kept you thinking of this. You keep repeating your miss. The rhyme from the microphone solo with. So you sit by the radio and on the dial soon. As you hear it, pump up the volume. Dance with the speaker till you hear it blow. Then plug in a headphone, cause here it go. It's a four-letter word when it's heard to control your body to dance. So, dot text a tempo like a red alert. Reach your reflex and let it work. When this is playing, you can't get stuck with the steps. So saying I'ma still come up with it. Get to be swift, follow the leader. The rhyme will go deaf with the record that was mixed a long time ago. It could be done, but only I can do it. For those that can dance and clap your hands to it. I start to think, and then I sink into the paper like I was ink. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between the line. I escape. I got
Let's get cooking on this thing, huh? Let's get cooking on this. Alright, I'm just going to hop on in. Where's the chart? So, obviously, good to see that, you know, we finally took the low yesterday. Of course, internet would be down at my house, and I would be cooking dinner when that happened. Let's take a look at volume here. I would have been encouraging to see a little bit more volume on this, but that's okay. I mean, we're here. It's happened. Let's work with what we've got, right? Okay, so post sweep of the low, you know, you do have this nice wick indicating trap traders. Wicks always indicate trap traders. And so let's get in. Let's get sub 30. Let's start checking out our structure and seeing what it's telling us. You know, so obviously we get a little, you know, kind of our first measurable bullish break here. It takes us up to our next measurable high. Our primary upward structure, 1, 2, 3 breaks, coming down to mitigate demand. We form a bit of a range here. Obviously break that bullishly, knock back into the supply form from the top here, where we broke bearishly. That was supposed to be supply. All right, break bearishly, you know, kind of form a low, get a little break, hit supply, come down below the low. This is a range. We have retraced 50% from here to here. It's 50% retracement, giving me permission to look exactly for this again, which happened. So let's think through this here. Well, I think this is the easiest way I can say it. I still have a long bias for the open today, unless for whatever reason the open bearishly takes this low here. Then I would say, you know, we got a little bit of a problem on our hands. But outside of that, I'm sticking to my shit, man. Was it 15? Like, no, was it 30? Let's get some of this junk out of the way so it's not all over the chart here. Yeah, and then, you know, whatever, we have like this 30-minute OB above us that we're getting a little bit of drawback out of. Never grab the right tool. That we're getting a little drawback out of. We have a 30-minute OB below us. Still looking at this range deviation from here to here, that range, right? Maybe we leave that guy on. Or maybe we hit all the wrong buttons. You know, whatever. Cool. Let's get this guy out of the way. Let's just delete him. Let's just delete him. I don't want to look at him anymore. We have... It's a new day. It's a new day. We don't need this. We don't need these semi-equal lows. Those have been addressed. Cool. Alright, nice clean. Actually, I do want a horizontal ray up here. What time is it? 6:27. Market's about to open. Where's the VWAP hanging out? Yeah, more or less where we're at. Cool. Alright, sounds good. What makes sense on market open? Well, the same things that always make sense, I would say. Come on, blank, 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 be blank. God damn it. I tried to clean it up and it's still a messy chart. Okay, so on market open, obviously I would like to see Bitcoin come down to soak up some manner of limit order. Yep. I don't want to see it come from here and just come up and soak up some amount of limit order, like say above this high. Bro, can we pick the right drawing tools today? Above this high. I do not want to see it come up and grab limits up here, or up and grab limits up here. No, that's what I don't want to see. I'd really like to see you come down to grab some limits on open. So let's cast a spell on it, and let's hope we coming down. I didn't check music volume. Music volume's okay. Cool. Alright. Well, looks like we got some people in the chat. Let me say good morning. Top of the morning, Barb. Big up Bash, Jason. Is it afternoon for you, Jason? Where are you at, man? It's afternoon for you? It's fucking wild. It's nice and early for me. 6:30 a.m. Okay. I mean, it's not that early, but... I'm gonna go take a look at USDT. Okay, let's get this cleaned up a little bit. So obviously, well, not, I mean, maybe not obvious. It is an internal high, but overall, fairly bearish presentation on USDT. I think a good stopping place for USDT might be down here. That seems to make sense because it kind of is more or less the demand inside the deviation template of this range. So that ought to be, yeah, whatever. That's just what I like. That's what I like, and so that's what I'm gonna put on there. I'm kind of curious how some of these other larger caps bottomed or not yesterday. So let's take a look. I want to see what the positioning on the ETH was. Of course, ETH, you're always a mess. What a mess. You're not helping my story at all, ETH. Not even a little bit, bud. Soul, can you help a brother out? So I'm going to assume this is when Bitcoin took its low. And, yeah, that helps. Yeah, that helps. Shit, weak high up here. Cool, that helps. Is NQ going to rain on the parade today? What are we doing, NQ? God, I didn't miss nothing yesterday, man. I feel like I didn't miss shit yesterday. So glad I took that scalp in the morning, got stopped, and then was like, yeah, I'm not fucking dealing with this anymore. I am glad I sat on my hands. Alright, I don't see anything too alarming over here. What's up, Mom Taz D? Afternoon from Poland. Oh, cheers. Hey, since we get some Polish people in here, let me, still looking to get this thing spread across the whole globe. I don't ever ask for anything. I don't ask for your subscription. I don't ask for your like. But if you like what you see on that link and you could send it to anybody that you think would be interested in it, I'd appreciate that. Right, so more or less accumulation model, potential of holding. Is the market open yet? It is. And what happened? We came down. Hey, dude, I like you. I like you. You came down. So, yeah, I'm already kind of encouraged for a long right here. God, I was so busy yapping, I forgot to actually watch this candles print. But we can see there's a lot of limit orders that were tagged here. That's a very long wick. So market sellers came in, dumped into limits, snapped back up. SI is still weak relative to the break in market structure here. And yeah, we got a kind of a target one situation. Blink. Yeah, I'm just going to call target 2 the top. It's kind of some of the things I'd be aiming at today. Now that's interesting. So like market down, limit up, comes here, hits more limit shorts already, and now it's stalling. So, not encouraging. This might be one of those situations where we need like an orb situation to play out. Might be a little more sensible. Let's go ahead and flesh out an orb here. I know it's not done yet, but you can kind of see where it hit its limit orders, and it might very well sit here. And a long bias for today. Myself, I have a long bias for the day. I think we're still up above VWAP at this point. So I'm skilling long. And I'm going to see what we see. And then questions, comments, concerns, concussions, whatever we got. Holla. CLU. CLU, I think the target I had set for it yesterday. Yeah, that's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'd look at this. I'd refresh my whole view on this chart, though I would still say you have a shit low. You didn't make a good low, bud. Got some kind of testing of wicks here. XRP, talk to me. Your positioning is not hateful. I am going to give you a pass. As far as I'm concerned, you could come up from here. Soul. Soul, you left a 30-minute OB behind. Not that you have to come and take it. I'm just saying you left it, but I'm just reminding you that you left something on the ground. Dude, can we delete this? Just go away. Oh, I just fixed the multi take profit risk reward calculator on that as well, because it was not displaying the R's correctly, and it frustrated me, and so it's fixed. To the Bitcoins. Okay, so technically we're flying up out of here. Orb hasn't formed yet, but this is, I mean, it's just exactly what I was hoping for on open. That's precisely what I was hoping for on open. This box can go away because it's already done its job, right? Resistance did the resistance, and support did the support. God, this. Get your ass up out of here today, Bitcoin. In the interim, let me see what I could find out here. No, I haven't been doing this a lot lately, but essentially I'm looking at this from this perspective. And then up to these regions. This high becomes important because the first high above the last high on market open is always important to me. Got a tiny 1 minute OB here. Not super excited about it, just marking it. How's volume looking this morning on open? Got anything decent to say for yourself? No, not hateful. Let's take a peek at the footprints. Yeah, quite a bit of long stepped into this region. So I also find it more encouraging that it came back right below that. Anything you guys want to look at? We should look at them soon because we may run out of time for entries. Well, low time frame entries. Yeah, I mean, kind of nice to wake up with a range deviation model on market open. Dig, man, a dig. I'm probably slightly better at spotting these kinds of things than most are, but I do my best to talk about them, man. It'll be super important to initiate above this high too. Fuck is Graham? Jesus. Or Velvet. I've never heard of these things. Lab is down 50% this week? Is that a fucking factual statement? Brother. I mean, I know I wanted to short it, but damn. Okay. ENA Pepe Tau. ENA Pepe Tau. I want to look at these ones. ENA. Just a touch lower, brother. Pepe. Pepe's gonna look pretty hot for a long. We can break up above that. Maybe hit supply. Come back for some demand. Tau. Talk to me. Talk to me, Tau. Yeah, Tau's similar positioning. Locally, let's take a look at, well, gosh. We took an internal though. But we gotta at least get an alert here. So if it lets up that structure, it could be an absolute runner. Yeah, that could run for a long time if it break 204.73. That could be a massive runner. So I'll take an alert there. Bitcoin, did you get above my high yet? Yes, you did, buddy. Golf claps for you, Bitcoin. it's absolutely stop loss to break even. And where are we at on ours? Ours are 2-ish. And Q, can you do something cool out of this area, bro? Brother, what a shit way to approach. Is this a drawing? Can that go away, please? Thanks. So, range deviation models. I'm not saying that they work all the time, but it's one of the more higher is like it's hands down the most highest probability trade setup I use. This exact setup right here. Front run the profit, or front run the high with a little bit of profit here. Seems prudent. Turn up the jams a ton because they're sweet. You long on gold? Because gold was in an area I liked. Pretty sure gold was in an area I liked. Yeah, gold's in an area I definitely like. I don't give a shit about any of the rest of these candles. I only care about what we're looking at right in front of us here. Essentially, I look at this as a range of price, a manipulation, for a bullish expansion, and then as far as we did right here, that's not a break of the deviation template, and then we can see that locally. Yeah, pretty cool. Do we have any demand on the lower time frames that we actually hit? I don't care for it. It was kind of a shit low, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because you flip structure. Bro. You flip structure, and you know, that's just the way it tends to go. Left some demand behind here. I don't know if it makes sense to come back to it right now, though. I don't know. I don't know where you entered on this. If you were coming in at the bottom of the range, then you absolutely need to take profit right here. I don't know what your approach to this was, but one thing I will say is you have a very aggressive approach to the high. You know what I mean? Like, this is a super aggressive approach to the high, which is definitely in your favor. I'm assuming you're long. I'm assuming you're not shorting this. And what do we have for resistance? Got some supply hanging out up here at 41.69. There's not a lot of resistance in here. I would say your resistance here was the high, and you came at it with a battering ram this morning. This should say expansion. Until proven otherwise, that's exactly how I view this chart. Yeah. Get on what you're getting, bro. Get on what you're getting. It's about a 3 to the high. Now the question is, can they sell the high and get absorbed? No, I don't know. I front ran the high with a little bit of profit, so I don't really need to be taking more profit here. My stop loss is already at break even, so this is just kind of a wait and see situation. Brother, I swear to God, this thing sometimes. Trying to share the little P&L tile, but it doesn't. Oh, you want to work now, huh? Bought more longs open just under that high. What kind of volume did we get in on it? A cute little 300 Bitcoin open just underneath the high. Down in these regions. Yeah, good news is we don't have any buyers at the high. That would have been bad news. And we don't. And there's a few buyers up here because some people are, probably trading something closer to 15-minute structure. And so they're waiting for this break. I was, any old who's. Hey, what's up with SpaceX? It's leaving me behind, isn't it? It's leaving me behind, isn't it, guys? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, nothing I want to do with you right now. What's YouTube saying? Entry at 4020 and lower, 4020 and lower on the gold, 4020 and lower. Let's go back down in here. 4020. Oh yeah, so you're under, you're inside of this demand here. I would say that this is a clear take profit then, but of course I don't know where your entry might be here, right? But I don't know if you were covering this. If you were covering it could. Okay, so let me talk about something really quick. You know what I mean? Like, it depends on how you calculate position size, and where your stop loss is. But as far as just TA goes on here, Like, I can't tell you whether to take profit here because I don't know how you calculate position size or where you put your stop loss. And if I knew that, then I could help a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. If you're at 2 Rs, then I think you need to really be securing that position. That's what I would say. Come on, bro. Starring on the heavy's brand new single. Ricky Rough, Ricky fucking real, be the jingle. Listen to the rhythm, don't it make the spine tingle? Live 97, baby, I'm seeing more checks. Stomping through the world in my burgundy Gore-Tex. Step on stage, giving the party. Music's not too loud for you guys, is it? People have like memberships to my channel. I don't even understand how any of that works. I think that's what that little crown means. Oh, I have no idea how any of that works. No, we just hope that this doesn't work. I'm going to make a statement, and then I'm going to tell you that it's not a true statement until we break last week's high. Like, and I don't mean SFP it, y'all. I mean break it, right? I mean break that bitch. This is not a true statement until we can break last week's high, like absolutely smash through it. But there's a potentiality that we watched the bear market low print yesterday. This one. That is a real potential. As we were covering on the Model 1 accumulation, it was a very important place to hold and do precisely what it's doing, right? I still never liked the time horizon between oh yeah, we gotta back out a bit more, don't we? Between ST and Phase B in the spring. Let's relax, something else better to do right now. Let's pull this out and look at it together. I'm trying to get this all to display here. Well, okay, yeah. So, yeah, essentially I'm just saying that between ST and Phase B and the spring, I think, like at least a 50% retracement would have been nice, and a longer time horizon between these two than what we got here. Outside of that, I think the model still looks pretty solid. And our sign of strength doesn't exist until up here. Ish. Ish. Now, I don't like how you didn't clear that high there. I don't care for that at all, Bitcoin. You trying to make me close my long trade, homie? Don't like that one bit, but so far, low that created the high is holding, so... there's a significant there's a possibility. I won't say significant or not. That you touch the high, you pull back, you're going to crack the high again, and people inch their stop losses up under this low, and then it comes back to convert those into this position and continue. It's possible. Fortunately, this is already paid me more than what the market took from me yesterday, so I'm chill regardless. I'm chill regardless. BTC just been round tripping me. Watch it round trip right here too. I mean, we just, all we've done is, kind of rotate this local range here. And there's absolutely possible to now rotate back below this low. Though if you come below this low, you're likely going to take this out at the same time. I'm going to take another peek at these footprint candles, see if we've got any evidence of absorption up here now. Dude, come on, I need a 2-hour candle for this? What the fuck is happening? There's no way I need a 4-hour candle for this. You're fucking crazy. Delta looks net positive to me here. Let me just screenshot this so we can look at it together. I always, oh God, I hate the way this interface displays things. So this is a prior high, right? You got 457 long here. This is your last 4-hour candle. I don't know why. It's just the only way it would condense it into one candle. And Delta looks net positive up here. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, people are selling up here for the obvious reason that it's the range high, but they may just be selling into longs. Undecided yet. Gotta take them profits, Jason.
So just chill till the next episode.
Now we're gonna have a problem if it doesn't make an initiation here. That would actually make me want to short if it can't initiate here.
So just chill till the next episode.
Dude, I need to clean these things. I have anything up here that I can clean these with? How's gold holding up at its range high? Yeah, bro, go. Get on with your bad self. Get on with your bad self. Not the chart I want. Moving my stop loss to here. No, I don't want. Fucking God, I hate these things. I want it on this fucking line. Did you guys got anything else for me, man? Cow cruising. What was our other one? I don't remember now. Pepe? Pepe. It was Pepe. I got about 15 minutes left to spend with you guys. If there's anything I can do to make that time more valuable for you than me watching these candles print, let a brother know. We could spend some time and just check out some 4-hour charts, blow through some. Let's start at the bottom. I always start at the top. Not interested. Very interested. Not a clue what the hell the rest of this thing looks like. But your local low looks kind of hot here. Let's see. So this is our 50% retracement on that range. And then you got this range here. So this may be a rotation up to here. XTZ. Back to the 4. Kind of look like hot garbage, but you have this. You have this. Oh, you know what? What's total 3 look like? I haven't looked at that chart in a long time. Total 3. Oh, total 3. You're so special. Total 3 took its low. Thank God. Thank God. And then your internal range. Did we get a 50% retracement? Sure did. Okay, so total 3 looks pretty hot here. I'm gonna tell you what love can do. You know when they say love makes the world go round. That's the truth. Can you put the rest of the candles on there? Okay, cool. All right. Never mind. Asking too much. Asking too much. Understood. XRP could look worse. Could definitely look worse. Investigate this here a little tighter. It's looking like a buoyant low right there. Looks pretty sweet to me. Which is good because my XRP bags are so sad. They're so sad. XLM look pretty decent. What was that bell? What was the jingle bells? Oh, never mind. Let's get back to 4-hour charts. What am I listening to right now? I don't remember this mixtape at all. Yeah, well, whatever. It's fine. It's playing. We'll listen to it. What is this again? What is this? Forget. Wild. Not interesting. Virtual, moderately interesting. Yeah, not really. That, Wheel. Uniswap. Oh, look at the way that came in for the low on open. That's sick. That's sick. Pretty bullish on that. Tessie, what you doing? Yeah, time to go back up, Tessie. Tau we talked about. Half of these things are junk. Ooh. You cool? You cool, homie? I don't know if you have. I don't know if you got what it takes to clear this range, but you sure look like you want to hunt it out and find out. Super duper. Super duper duper. I mean, you turn 4-hour market structure to bullish and you will likely take out that high. Some supply right around the 50% retracement though. 8-hour order block hanging out there. Sui putting in a nice low too. All within deviation threshold. explains what I'm seeing on the total 3 chart. Soul, are you trying to do some future telling over here, homie? I feel like Soul is above its range high. Like, I feel like Soul's up here. Yeah, because it would be this high. Monday, June 15th. What's this? Monday, June 15th. It's last week's high, isn't it? It's up above this. Trying to future tell him? No, trying to tell the future, Soul. Trying to tell that future, homie. SEI. Yeah, buddy, I think you could have done better than that. I'm going to pass on that. Render. Man, I used to be laser sharp on this asset. Not seeing anything I like there. Popcat, what you got, bro? What you got, Poppy? What you got, Poppy? Missing your 50% retracement. I would want to see a retracement out of that area. Rather. Ooh, got a little wonky. Palantir. Oh, bro, I thought you were going to absolutely fall apart. You putting yourself back together again? Nah, not yet. No, you're still in the danger zone, my dude. You are still big time in the danger zone. You look more like a short today. Pepe, we've already tackled. Pengu. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. It's got like the same deviation model that Bitcoin had today. It's a pretty nice low. That's a nice low. Pendle. That's some spot action. One. Dang, homie. Old Harmony 1. Looking kind of slick here. You know what, though? I think this one's just better to wait for a break of 4 hour structure. Let's worry about that if it gets up there. Undo pulled a low yesterday of New York. VVV fart pith pendle. Yeah, whatever. Let's just look at it on Coinbase. I don't like how the candles print on Coinbase, but obviously you're breaking some structure here, right? Low liquidity on Coinbase. We get a better one. I mean, obviously, pretty good pump this morning. These highs were always going to be pretty easy to clean off. Keep an eye out for this supply here. See if it can trigger a retracement that you can convert into a long. Some interaction with here that rolls back to a low. That comes up. Maybe you're lucky enough to come back and grab this demand. Oh, we're on. Yeah, this is VVV Fartcoin. Where you have farts? I don't like the positioning on this, especially not for long. I'd rather watch for a short at this high than any longs currently. Pith. Did we not do Pith? Pith. LMNOP. Pith. Did I take it off my chart or did we just skip over it? A fairly decent low here. Hit a daily order block. Not the best low coming out of it. What's the story about that? Take this little 15-minute OB right here. It's likely to take out this high. Running out of risk to reward, left a man behind. I think it needs a retracement to meet risk to reward criteria. Pendle. I feel like we banged on Pendle a little bit, man. Let's go back and take a look. No drawings. I must not have liked the positioning that much. Shimada 1 distribution into supply. Kind of come take these guys out. Do we tag demand? No. 4-hour structure on this leg. Questionable. Taking a little enough body up. Yeah, I think Pendle can take this high. But you're running out of risk reward to get there. Not running out, you're like out of risk reward to get there, in my opinion. Get a little bit of supply left up in here. So I think for something like this, I'd want to see it come up above this high, hit some supply, retrace form a new low. I'd want to get involved down here for a long, not where we're at. I'd want it to mitigate supply so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I want it to pull back, retest demand, and form a low. So that's like this is a chart I'd be looking at maybe tomorrow, but not today. Hey, what's up, Bearded Mac Mike? What up, big dude? And that's my thoughts on VVV, Farcoin, Pith, and Pendle. All right, so we're about out of time for my stream. It'd make a lot more sense if we. I mean, come on, bro. Just fucking mitigate it, bro. Don't be a cuck. Mitigate it. I do view that as fairly significant demand because there was obviously absorption here as people tried to sell this high. But watch it front run. Bastard. You know, Bearded, I'm going to try to get that picture with Molly, bro. I'll probably have to graduate before I could even ask for one, but I'm gonna try and get you that picture with Molly. It's gonna require me like fucking flying to Virginia though. I'm pretty confident the studio's in Virginia. Just picture the Wayne's World were not worth me bowing. I don't know what that means. Curbstar, did I miss something? I see Hate Brew with arrows up. Did I miss something? Well, either way, top of the morning to Baby Genius. Curbstar. Top of the morning. I'm about done, guys. So, hit me with any questions you got, because I'm gonna have to run here pretty soon. On chain, not on sheen. Oh, wait. Thanks, brother man. Just because Pith is being used by NASDAQ to publish their data on chain or through their technology, nonetheless. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna double check something here. Is
Looking at my Gucci, it's about that time. Represent my peoples on the Illidale side. Live like my 940s good phone vibe. I used imagination like Han Solo. Master like Vic with the offbeat flow. A lady like B in stereo. Way back at the block was super bad.
How did Pepe end up?
Used to do the freak, the Patty Duke and Gigolo. After midnights on the weekend. Oh, you remember when 3D was Dougie B? Enough respect, go to a vet money. PSK,
Just Rim seeing its way up, huh?
Rock ride the chords fade. Weeds from the bottom, discombobable Bonet. Sharon was the break if you was digging in the crate. Cruise pop, divine beings got the true sound in hip hop. Man called Lux flipping on the boombox. Bad props, the ruggedness, lyrical terrorists.
And then if we can clear this high today, I will move my stop loss from here to here. So I should put an alarm here so I can get that done. You'll post in Discord, okay? Like now? Like as in, oh. You're funny. You're funny, Bearded. You're a funny man. You're a funny man. See, what would be nice on Pith is that you could get a retracement, like some Rimsey action, right? You have your range and your initiation. What'd be nice is if you could get a mitigation for continuation prior to taking that high. That's what would be super convenient. Quick glance at ETH. I mean, like I did a quick glance at ETH, but we'll take another peek at ETH real quick, and then I'll head out. ETH USD, bro. Where do I come up with these charts, bro? You serious? I'm using an ETH USD chart. Oh no, it says USDT Bybit. Okay, cool. I think it's bullshit that it didn't take this low, but ETH is always a sloppy little hoe. Let's see here. So we did our range, our initiation, mitigation came back, took the low of the primary structure of this. So that all looked pretty good. Obviously, we have put price action in above here. We haven't closed it on the 90. Decent low there. Comes into demand here. You got a big old fucking gigantic 90-minute order block right there. Meets all the rules. Broke structure. At least came above a liquidity point. Formed your inefficiency. Existed from the top of this candle to here. So yeah, mitigation of demand. Good low. Roll back to break. I hate all of these lows. I fucking hate them with the passion of 1,000 burning suns. But I think that this is going to end up challenging 1637. And if it breaks it, then... Well, let's just put it this way. This is where you're going to break your primary down structure. And so in the event that price can get its ass up here, then I think you can aim at this. Ooh, hit the wrong button. Euro USD. Hey, good figure. Yeah, if you can get a move like this to happen, I think you have permission to start targeting up to the 1850 area. And then local, TA. I'd be looking for it to do what I'm hoping Bitcoin is going to do right here, which is RIMC right up on out of this area. Yeah, it's the most logical area to RIMC from, as you have initiated above this range. I mean, the problem is I think you tagged just the tip of the deviation threshold here. Yep. But your primary upward structure from your low, such a bummer that my music died, but whatever. Primary upward structure from the low is here, doesn't break bearishly until there, so encouraging. Does that mean that? Yeah, encouraging, but you have, I don't know if you have the protection you want on this for a long here. You know what I mean? Like coming below this low on your stop loss. It's definitely more risky than the market open entry was. And then you'd be targeting something like that. So you'd want it to break to get a 3R. This is the best I got for you. Obviously, this is a way riskier entry than you had your break structure down here and your remitigation of it on market open. That was a far less risky entry. And I love you guys, and I'm rooting for you guys, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. And I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Hey, Luke Zeldania. What's up, man? Much love to you too, dude. All right, y'all. Rock on. I got to get up out of this chair and start moving my body, bro. If this does mitigate here, it's going to give you structure to reconfirm with. So you could like hit here, break this, decide to enter here, and look at covering this in an entirely different way like that. Aim for the same target and probably maintain a 3R still. Or you could be an absolute fucking cowboy and try and enter inside the blue box. All right. Adios, amigos.